team. It's been 4 months since we started running the bulletin. We've gone as far as featuring our site leaders to bring inspiration to our team leaders and team members alike. And for this month, I'm thrilled and excited to bring you a special episode featuring the first batch of the newest site leadership training called the Vertis North Protege Project. This will be the first part of the 3-part special episodes of our leadership talks. And without further ado, let's get right into the bulletin.
Ladies and gentlemen, TELUS team members, thank you for tuning in to this special episode of the Bulletin. My name is Ems, a base camper from Cluster 10, and together with me is Aldo, also a fellow base camper from Cluster Purple.
This will be the first part of a series of interviews that we will be conducting in the future. Today, we have the first batch of candidates of the newest leadership program of Vertis North, and this is called the Protégé Project. We are privileged and honored that we have 4 of the protégés from Cluster Jorel, and they were here to give us or share their expertise and knowledge, and also to help us out, especially our frontline team members, appreciate the value of career growth, among other things.
Our guest for today, we have Operations Team Leader from Cluster 10, my TC, Meryl Pasamic. We also have Operations Team Leader from Cluster Purple, my former TC, Evangeline Yee. Alright. Also joining us in this leadership talk is a former coach for excellence and now Ops TL from Cluster Purple, Erickson Sandiam. And of course, we also have the Senior Operations Team Leader of Cluster Purple, my former TC, Dana Balboa.
TELUS team members, let's get it on to this special episode of
The Bulletin,
VN Protege. Now, I want to address this first question to these people whom I'm working with, STC Dana and TC Eric, since the 2 of you has been the tenured and has the longest stint with TELUS among the group. My question would be, what leadership brand or skill that you think have helped you stay long with TELUS or in this profession and consequently help you grow your career?
So, I think what's most relevant is having a purpose, like why you became a leader or why I became a leader. So, I had a vision and a mission, and that is to empower and motivate, of course, our upcoming leaders, and then incorporating also our set values. So, that if I can do it, diba, syempre, they can then. And it took me 3 attempts at the leadership post, and that did not hinder me to achieve my goal. I learned from the opportunities and from the feedback that I got. And you have to listen to the feedback kasi alam mo ba that feedback is a gift. So, it's designed to make you a better person, not just of course sa work, but of course personally then. And it helped me improve a lot. So, I want to impart that grit to other team members and also incorporating it with a lot of patience. That is the most important thing. Kailangan mahabang-mahaba talaga ang pasensya ko. So, that's for me. How about you, TC?
Thank you, TC Dana.
Thank you.
Well, for me, probably ever since I have 3 guiding principles. So that's leadership, friendship, and service. So first, I would always think about serving the people that I'm working for. Service to everyone. Because when you start with service, you build relationship. That's where you build friendship. And then when you build friendship, you build trust, then that allowed me to become a leader. And as a leader, I lead by example and integrity. Probably that's my 3 recipe as a leader. So that's leadership, friendship, and service.
Very well said. Thank you so much, TC Eric. Ems?
All right. This question is for TC Merrill and TC Van. Since you are here because of an opportunity for leadership growth that TELUS offers you, my question is, are you one of us? I'm just kidding. All right. My question is, have you ever envisioned yourself becoming a leader when you were just starting in this industry, and what have you done to carry out this vision?
Okay, so I came from a totally different industry before I entered BPO. So when I was starting, it was I wasn't really seeing myself growing in this industry and becoming, one of the team leaders here. But as you go along with your career, you take actions, and then you see people, or you see how people respond to you, and that over time gives you a sense that you can become a leader. And of course, there are people who believe in me, supported me, and guided me to become one. So that's why it's a passion project for me to also help my team members see their potentials and lead them to become future leaders as well. Just like, TELUS values for passion and growth. So I'd like to share that experience with my team members.
Well, to be honest, so when I joined the BPO industry, I haven't seen myself becoming a team leader. My mindset that time, or my goal, is just to earn and save money because I am a single mom. However, as time goes by, I just realized that I'm becoming passionate and dedicated to work. And because of that, my bosses actually recognize my performance and how I also motivate and inspire people. So that may be the reason they gave me chance to become part of the operations and got promoted as a team leader. That's it.
Are you all okay? I mean, because I'm going to give my second question, and this goes for everyone. Now, embrace yourselves. My question is, on your way towards becoming a leader, did you have career plans, or you just seize opportunities as they come?
Eric can answer that.
The thorns
Well,
along the road.
probably based on their answers a while ago, no one planned to be a leader in this industry. Okay, but probably what's constant among the four of us was that we built that behavior that made our leaders recognize our potential, and then when we were able to move up, that is when we plan. We always have to have a plan. Okay, like this project, the Protégé project. Okay, some would say that there are few of us who sees the opportunity. This is an opportunity, right? But there are a few of us who use this, or who will be using this as a plan to move up. So either way, right? So it's up to you. It's there's a saying: the difference between a stepping stone and a stumbling block is how you use it. Alright, so this project would be our stepping stone to be the future leaders of our cluster, our company.
Thank you so much, TC Eric.
I think Eric answered for everyone. No, I'm just joking. Now, building on what he said, kasi I think it's just the same for me. So, you know, it takes just a tiny spark kasi to ignite the fire. So, that particular moment that someone recognized you, for a, like just a tap on the back, like for a job well done, kasi it's that tiny spark na. And that particular spark, nag-ignite siya that I had envisioned myself like 5 years from now and 10 years from now. So, alam mo yon that when someone, and this goes for everyone ha, to all of the team members as well, that, you know, that one tap on the back is enough for you to become motivated as well. Ayun. So, yes, TC Van.
Very well said. Thank you so much.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
Yeah, my question goes to everyone. So, whether you like it or not, you need to answer the question.
No problem. Well, just like what I've said earlier, it's not my goal to become a leader when I joined the BPO industry. So definitely there was no career plan during that time. But and also I have this fear of, you know, losing quality time for my family. But when I become a leader, I just realized that work-life balance and work-life balance and what you call this, quality time does exist. So this VN Protege project is really like what TC Eric said, is a stepping stone. So I think this will be the best career plan for us, for all of us, and that's why I'm really excited about it. Yes.
Thank you. Go on.
Sabi na lang. Sira pa na pahuli. I guess for the career plan, they were able to mention about it. But for the seizing the opportunity part, I think what I can just add to that is just do not be afraid to try and challenge your comfort zone. So of course we try to plan for our career, but you also have to be courageous enough to seize the opportunities that are being presented to you.
Yes.
That's it.
Alright, lastly, alright, so this goes to everybody. Okay? What advice would you give to our team members like us? Who would wish to become team leaders?
First, for those team members who would like to become team leaders in the future, I think most important value that you should have is to have a value of, or be accountable. Know that your actions, whatever you do, you should be accountable to the result of these actions. And then another advice I would give is learn how to communicate effectively. So know your team members and know how they will receive the information or items that you would like to communicate, so that you can build better understanding in your future teams.
Thank you.
Yes, in addition to what DC Mariel said, so the first the first habit from Stephen Covey, yes, is being proactive. So yeah, I would advise those team members who would like to become a team leader to be proactive. And also one thing I've learned is start reading and watching leadership videos. That would really help a lot for you to develop leadership skills. And at the same time, of course, you may want to impress your leaders and bosses in terms of delivering or what you call this? Driving performance, of course. That's what we also want to share with our colleagues, right? And also do not be afraid to showcase your skills in terms of leadership.
Very well said.
Thank you. No, just to add then, because they said a lot of good things. And siguro one thing that I'd like to add is and also what I've learned over the years is compartmentalization. So separate your personal and your work life. Do not let them intertwine because it may affect your decision making. Kasi once your emotions are heightened, so one way or another, one of those two boxes would be affected. So learn how to separate them.
Okay, so with that being said, so probably with everything that they mentioned, I would summarize that with just build the right behavior. Okay, behavior that will make you successful. Okay, and don't be selfish. If you have something to share, if you have feedback to give it.
Yes.
Feedback is a gift.
Yes.
Okay? If you have best practices that you think will make someone else successful, share it. Because to be a leader is to inspire the people around and to influence them. Okay? So, there. Just build the right behavior, then you're on the right track. Thank you.
Thank you.
Those are wonderful questions that, I guess team members should always listen. And I don't want to end this interview without saying this, if I may just, Ems. I always believe that being a leader is not just position, or you're being called a leader. Because I always understand, I always believe that it's how you manage and influence other people's lives.
All right. On that note, well, again, thank you so much. Thank you, TC Eric, TC Mariel, TC Van, and STC Dana for joining us today in this special edition of
The Bulletin.